with a big smile. She brightens up your day, girls of your day. Good morning, Frederick, rise and shine, a city so live.
Good morning, Frederick. I certainly hope I brighten your day, and I do try to have a smile on my face as much as I can. Today is Wednesday, June 12th. I'm your host, Dani Gurry. We should be back on the Good Morning Frederick Facebook page today, but I was actually looking on the Everything Frederick and More Facebook page, and I don't see us. So, again, Facebook is all over the place. The best bet is our YouTube channel, knock wood. It has been very consistent and stable. And I don't even know what to say about Facebook. One day it's great, next day it's not. It says it's streaming, so maybe I just don't see it. So, YouTube, best stable platform so far. And we've reached 371 subscribers. Thank you so much for that. I know you guys are pushing as hard as I am. And I'm sure people are sick of hearing it, especially if they've already subscribed. So I guess my apologies. I really want to get to that 500 by June 15th. And we've got 3 days to go. I need 129 more subscribers. I mean, Frederick's a big place. I know that there are more people out there that are not hearing this. I don't know what else we have to do. We do have ads now running on WFMD and WFRE, so please let me know if you hear those. But if you have already subscribed, come to the home of Everything Frederick tonight, 5 to 9 p.m. Show me you've subscribed, and I'm going to give you a Maryland Lottery scratch-off. So, if you needed any more incentive, blatant bribery, here you go. 5 to 9 p.m., Mama Cone and I will be at the home of Everything Frederick, 401 North Market Street. It is the downtown Frederick night market, so a bunch of storefronts are going to have stuff going on. In fact, there is like a free beer map, apparently, with beer and wine and other shops giving away the good stuff, I guess, to get you in this evening. So if you don't have any plans, tonight the place to be is downtown Frederick. And we'll talk more about that in what's happening in Frederick as well. I've got all the swag, and I have my replenishment right now that I will be bringing tonight. So I've got the new t-shirts, both in unisex and ladies size. So the unisex is crew neck and the ladies are v-necks, plus those cute tank tops. Those are all $25, and they're very cute. And then I have some OG shirts and hats for $15. That's what I'm wearing today, the OG. And then I've got magnets and stickers. And if you've got a Good Morning Frederick magnet or sticker, if you haven't gotten one, stop by and get yours and put it on something and send me a picture. If you text me a picture of where it is, like this one, you're going to win some Maryland Lottery scratch-offs, okay? So, if you text a picture of where your magnet or sticker is to 888-465-2944, I'm going to get you some scratch-offs. And stop in the home of Everything Frederick tonight, and I've got some free stickers and some other stuff as well. Don't forget the podcast is available now on promocircus.com. We're also on Amazon Music, iHeart, Spotify, and soon, hopefully, every platform where you get your podcast. You'll get it, so just search for Good Morning Frederick, and you should find it there. On the show today, Julie Gaver and I chat about Souls of Love and my very lofty goal for this year, which is 200 pairs of new shoes. And I catch Jackie Kotei for a few minutes between orders to learn more about Kotei Kids Shaved Ice. And you'll find out where to get their sweet treats all summer long. And Bob Miller and Chris Michaels join me from WFMD's Morning News Express for news, weather, and sports. Plus, as always, I've got all the events you need. Let's go. All right, we're going to get this thing started. always, want to thank that show sponsor. We help you move, whether you're moving across the street or across the country. Nicholas and his team of moving experts can make actually moving easy and stress-free. That's what we love. Plus, they won't hold your stuff hostage like those other movers I see on social media. We Help You Move is veteran-owned and a great supporter of the Frederick community. We're going to talk about that free veterans event and first responders event on June 22nd, and we'd love to invite you out there. And we're putting it out there. I think Montana's the one place Nick hasn't moved to or from yet. So we want to check that off his bucket list soon. If you're moving, even if you're moving offices or you need some furniture moved around your house, I had him do that. I had him move a little couch from upstairs to the basement because I just didn't want to do it and didn't want to hurt my husband anymore. So they're great for everything you might need in moving, and he's fantastic. All right. I have a brand new open for our friends Bob and Chris. Here it goes. Well,
Wow.
What do you think?
Royalty. It's like we're royalty.
I'm impressed.
I'm telling you, I'm not great at editing video, but every now and then I even please myself, and that was one. So how are you gentlemen this morning?
Good. I'm very good. I tell you real quick, Dani, two things. Number one, your jingle that we play on the air for your program,
Yeah.
it's a feel-good hit of the summer. It really, truly is. I think in Casey Kasem terms, it went from number 40 all the way to number 1.
Well, as soon as it becomes a long-distance dedication, I think we're all done for. But, yeah. It does give me an earworm, though. I do listen to it in my sleep, too.
The other thing is because I had to change shirts because I woke up this morning and I put on the same shirt I had on yesterday. And I'm like, I can't do that. I can't wear the same shirt 2 days in a row. I'm with Danny Gurry, and I can't do that. So I had to get another shirt. I will tell you that I carried it up. I wore the same shirt, and then I just changed it in a second ago.
We're just glad you didn't forget your shirt and pants before you came on. So that's a good
there
thing.
you go.
Yes, no. Only when it's National Nudist Day will I do that. And then I got a haircut just for you. Just for you. I got
very
a haircut.
nice.
Yeah.
I think that's a shot at me to have no hair.
It still looks horrible, but I got one.
Well, I think it looks fabulous. And again,
Thank
as
you.
I said the other day, I won't ever have anybody on with better hair than me. That's my one rule. That's like in my rider.
You gotta have that.
You don't have to worry about that with me,
green
Danny.
M&Ms, but I didn't get those. What? I'm sorry, Chris. I didn't hear you.
I said she's not going to have to worry about that with me on the air. Unless you count this as
not at
hair
all.
right here.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
we could do a whole segment of, cutting the beard.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Not happening.
You
Come
can't
on, I
take
think we can do a great fundraiser. Christmas
Yes.
cash for kids, $3,000.
Right? Shave it off. He'll do that.
If you see what's under this beard, okay, your viewers are not going to tune in anymore because it is hideous under this beard, this face. So
All for a good cause. All for a good cause.
Yes, it would be. It would be for sure. All right, gentlemen, what's happening today?
Well, we'll start off with news today for June 12th, 2024. After months of work, a proposed growth moratorium ordinance was presented Tuesday to the Frederick County Council. It's sponsored by Councilman Steve McKay, and it would put a hold on residential development in areas experiencing school overcrowding. It's actually something me and Bob talked about today on the show. If a school is overcrowded and we don't have a plan to address it, we need to slow down development in that area. And that was from Steve McKay. If the school is grossly overcrowded and we don't have a plan, we need to stop it, he said. Also, Middletown news. An active adult community center is coming to Middletown. That announcement was made Tuesday by Frederick County Executive Jessica Fitzwater. Will be reprising the former Middletown Public Library located on Prospect Street to serve as an active adult community center for Middletown residents. She said, by redoing this building, we can quickly support the needs of the growing population. And believe me, it is growing over Middletown, another discussion that we had this morning. And the resource is currently available to the county.
I mean, I think that's a great use for that building rather than leaving it empty. So,
Yeah,
Absolutely.
anytime you can do that, of course, obviously Middletown's now also, they're like, hey, great thing for an adult center, but we really need a senior center as well. And hopefully, maybe down the road they can get one of those, or maybe turn that into one, or make it a multi-purpose facility.
Shared space. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
absolutely.
in other news, you might have heard about this one about a year ago or so in Hagerstown. A man was arrested for the murders of a woman and her 4-year-old daughter. Sad news. Pleaded guilty last week to the offenses, but 23-year-old Javon Hines was found not criminally responsible during the hearing on Friday in Washington County Circuit Court. The Hagerstown Herald Mail reports Maryland Health Department evaluation said that Hines was suffering from psychological diseases at the time of the murders. Hines entered an insanity plea, which put him into the custody of the health department. However, that being said, Hines also faces a detainer from Baltimore. In that case, would take precedence over the state health department. He's been turned over to Baltimore City authorities. And an explosion happened early Tuesday morning at a manufacturing plant in Waynesboro, Pennsylvania, not too far from us here in Frederick. Firefighters from Pennsylvania and Maryland responded to the Johnson Controls near Route 16 shortly after 7:30 a.m. Imagine waking up to that loud explosion so close to there. Wow. Emergency communications reported people were inside the building when the explosion occurred. 3 people were taken to the hospital. As of right now, unknown what their injuries are.
Holy cow.
And yeah, that's that. Again, imagine being that close in the morning time, getting ready for work, and you hear that explosion. My goodness, talk about scary. And taking a quick look at weather. Currently, it is 74 out there with sunny skies. Mostly sunny today with the high of 81, down to a low of 67. Tomorrow, we're looking at a high of 87, down to a low of 74. And with that, I bring in my pal, the morning mayor himself, Bob Miller with sports.
Hey, real quick, Dan, I want to share one other story that you and I may know something about, but other people may not know it, and I don't know whether or not we really consider it news or not. We have reported it because of the person who it is, and that is Blaine Young, was arrested in West Virginia for a domestic charge. And, again, only because he's Blaine Young. He ran for governor. He was the county commissioner, county councilman, and he was also an alderman and a big business owner. He also hosted a show on WFMD for many years. But, because of who he is, his family and everything is, I don't know. I'm asking you, news or not?
Well, I mean, the Young name in this town is one that makes anything they do news. So I guess it's unfortunate for him that it is that way, but it does need to be reported. I think we would report if it was anyone else. So, yeah. Yeah,
there you go. I just, it's not his first time making the news, of course, obviously in that kind of a situation, but we just hope that whatever it is, it gets straightened out. And if he needs help, let him get the help that he needs.
That's exactly right. Yeah, we certainly wish the best for him and his wife and hope that she's okay. And, hope he gets the help he needs.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, speaking of sports, Jorge Mateo was moonlighting as Gunnar Henderson on Tuesday night and played the part just fine. It was a scheduled day off for Henderson, so Mateo's first at-bat, he sent a curveball sailing 402 feet over the center field wall in the second inning, helped the Orioles beat the Atlanta Braves 4-0 for a 5th straight win and their longest streak of the season, and improved to a club 44-22. Lane Thomas hit a sac fly in the top of the 10th inning, and the Nationals beat the Tigers 5-4 on Tuesday night in Detroit. Kyle Finnegan, who got the last out of the 9th, pitched a perfect 10th inning to get the win. Frederick Keys came home for their home opener. It wasn't a great one at the in the scoreboard, but it was a great one anyway. They lost 11-1, but the baseball fans who showed up at Nemeo Field at Harry Grove Stadium were treated to the latest phenom in minor league baseball, Trenton Thunder's first baseman, Rentaro Sasaki, who didn't disappoint. Now, this kid hit 140 home runs as a high school player. He is one of the Japanese best baseball players, and they're following wherever he goes. And he cleared the right field fence with a huge shot. for the Trenton Thunder as they beat the Keys in their home opener 11-1. Speaking of the Keys, they announced the appointment of Slater Fuchs as their new team general manager. He recently served as the GM of the Red Wolves Sports Properties multimedia rights holder in Arkansas State University, and he worked in game day sponsorship for the NBA Dallas Mavericks. And finally, we all know what's coming up, the U.S. Open. If you're a golf fan, as I am, it's Father's Day weekend, and the best Father's Day present you can get a golf fan is just leave them alone, let them watch the U.S. Open. John Rahm will not be there, though. He withdrew on Tuesday afternoon because of an infection in his left foot that led to concerns that it could hurt the rest of his game.
Yikes. Yes,
yeah, right?
That is, golf is on our TV 24/7, it feels like, but that's okay.
I love golf.
Yeah, I know.
Now we send it back to Dani Gurry, who is hosting the big program here.
The one with the best hair out of all of us.
That's right.
Right?
Golf clap. Golf
Golf
clap.
clap. Golf clap.
All right, gentlemen. We'll appreciate that update. WFMD's Morning News Express, Bob Miller and Chris Michaels. You guys have a wonderful day.
Thank you so much.
You too, Dani.
Thank you. See you
Hi,
guys.
Dani.
All right. Want to thank them so much for that. Oh, boy. That's why I like to keep the positivity. News is never seems positive, does it? All right. Well, here's something positive. I'd like to give you some prizes. That makes things better. All right. The Thurmont Firemen's Carnival opens June 17th in just 5 days. So that is on, Monday? I think so. Yeah. And I'll be up there for a little bit to kick off the entire festivity. They have the parade on June 20th. The pre-sale ride tickets are now on sale. Again, you're only going to be able to buy them until the carnival begins. So if you've been waiting, just $20 to get those wristbands purchased at Woodsboro Bank in Thurmont, Wise Market in Thurmont, and Country Kitchen in Thurmont. There are some other locations as well selling the wristbands. If you check out Guardian Hose Company on Facebook, you will be able to see the full list of people selling the wristbands. And you can always win one. Friday is the deadline. 2 more days to text RIDE to 888-465-2944. Again, that's 888-465-2944. I'm going to give those away on Friday. And you can also win the 1 month of fitness classes from Fit for Mom. Just text FIT. And you can win a month of unlimited spray tans from Glow by B. Just text TAN. And of course, if you would like those 5 Maryland Lottery scratch-offs, each Friday I'm going to be giving those away. You're just going to text MDL to 888-465-2944. And I'd love to put all of those in your pocket. And you can win more than one. So feel free to text all of those if you'd like. All right, coming up after the break, I talk with Julie Gaver, the founder of Souls of Love. We chat shoes. And I interrupt shaved ice service at Kotei Kids and chat with Jackie. I did have to apologize to everyone in line. We kept it short and sweet, though. Plus, I'll have all the event details, including the downtown market, or the night market in downtown Frederick this evening. And that's all coming up right after this.
All in One Events is Frederick's #1 source for event rentals and entertainment. Please visit us on the web at www.aioeventgroup.com or call 1-888-727-8902 for more information.
Real estate goddess, yeah. She's the one to get you there. Homes and dreams are perfect, yeah. Shining finally beyond compare.
How's that for a new theme song? I love it. I love it so much. A&S Construction is a local and award-winning woman and minority-owned business right here in Frederick, local and connected to the community. A&S specializes in roofing and siding, along with windows, gutters, patios, and decks. Call 301-703-2157 or email info@ansconstruction.net. Don't forget, Sandra has put up that $750 off any roof or siding replacement or $50 off any roof repairs. And if you let her know I sent you or that you saw her on Good Morning Frederick and you get some other repair service or something like that, she's great. I bet if you said, hey, if I replace some siding, maybe I'm doing some siding repairs, or maybe I need you to help repair my deck, would you mind sliding me the $50 off that Dani talks about on Good Morning Frederick? I bet she would. But you got to call her today. Call her today and get set up with a quote, 301-703-2157, or visit them online, ansconstruction.net. All right, let's talk about what's happening in Frederick. Happening in Frederick is sponsored by the Healing Storm, utilizing alternative holistic healing methods leading to a more balanced and fulfilling life. Massage, Reiki, hot stones, cupping, and more. The Healing Storm is all about client-centered care. And I can tell you, for a fact, Shannon takes extra time to be thorough and asks all kinds of questions to make sure you're getting the best treatment possible. She truly cares, and you can feel that the moment you step into her space. Go to thehealingstorm.com. You can find out more. You can book your appointment today. I had a massage on Monday, and she is phenomenal. And then she was asking me, oh, did you ever hurt your left side because it's different than your right? I don't know what I've done. It's 50 plus years of this poor body being hauled around everywhere. But I can tell you she's really interested in getting you all worked out any way possible. So head to thehealingstorm.com to find out more and meet Shannon. All right, let's talk about the Sisters in Charity Garden Party. All right, so we've talked about this before. So obviously, we've been talking about it for days. The actual garden party is next Tuesday, June 18th from 5 to 8. I'd love to see you all there. We're going to be putting on a little spread with some light fares, some beer and wine, and sodas, of course, or water, whatever. And we're going to do the final tally of all of the baskets. Now, the baskets are going to be on display starting at 5 p.m. this evening. You're going to be able to see them and see all the great stuff that's inside them. I can't wait for you to see the one I've put together. It's kind of cool. So tonight through Sunday, when the Home of Everything Frederick is open, you can go in to vote for your favorite by buying a $5 raffle ticket. And the charity that raises the most money, sells the most raffle tickets, is actually going to win even more, which is awesome. And all the charities are going to get something from the week, okay? We're not going to let them do all of this or be a part of all this without it. So all of those charities you see listed right there are going to end up by next week getting some money from the great people of Frederick because you guys are very supportive. Now, you can come into the Home of Everything Frederick or come to the garden party loaded down with new shoes. For every pair of new shoes that you bring to the shop or to the garden party, you're going to get 2 raffle tickets to place in whichever baskets you want. So if you bring 4 pairs of new shoes, you can put 1 raffle ticket in each basket available, okay? And the whole point is A, getting our kiddos brand new shoes to start school, and B, to allow a charity to win lots of money. All the charities need it. And you can message me if you can't make it into the shop anytime this week and you can't come to the event on Tuesday. I mean, we'll be disappointed. But if you'd like to Cash App, Venmo, Zelle, PayPal, somehow get me your money, I'm happy to get you your tickets and send them over, so that I'll write your name on them, put them in the boxes of the ones that you want to support, okay? But next Tuesday, it'd be really great to see y'all. It's a great time to get together. Just be social at the inn at Fingerboard Farm, which is a really beautiful place. So, okay. If you want to know what's happening in Frederick, what do you guys do? You know. You can now go to promocircus.com. You're going to click on Everything Frederick Live, and then you can highlight the calendar of events. And here you can also see, you can get the Good Morning Frederick podcast right on here as well. And when you're here at the calendar, you want to click on the agenda view. Makes it much, much easier to see. Now, the one big thing I want to tell you, the Flying Cows summer camp, if your kids love basketball, maybe they just loved the Flying Cows. They have 2 weeks of camp this year, July 15th, the week, and July 22nd. And I believe the camp is like from 9 to 3 or something like that. And Coach Ed is going to be there. A bunch of our players are going to be there. And we would love for you to be there as well. So register for that. And then the June 22nd is the free event for veterans and first responders. I'm going to be emceeing that event. That is next Saturday, June 22nd. So not this weekend, but next weekend. And it is free. It's completely free. So I'll show you how to get information for that. Okay. So you can see here we've got... there is a lot going on today. Again, if you have kiddos in your neighborhood that need to grab the free lunch, they can do that at the Walkersville Public Library today, as well as the Brunswick Public Library today. And I believe in a couple of the schools it is. I tried to find the information yesterday and couldn't see it, so I'll look again today. But certainly that is available. Tonight at, this is the Lego Movie Build-Along today at Urbana's Regional Library, 3:30 to 4:30. Kids will be able to create their own Lego masterpiece while watching the movie. That's kind of cool. And tonight, the Downtown Frederick Market. So, much of Market Street is going to have stuff outside, and a lot of them are giving away free drinks. Let me see if I can get to, well, I don't know if I can get there now. But if you go to the home of the Everything Frederick and More Facebook group, which just surpassed 129,000 people in it, which is crazy, great. I love that conglomeration of all of Frederick being in that group. And really, if only 1% of them would like my, subscribe to my YouTube channel, that'd be wonderful. But anyway, you can see there is a map of all the participating merchants in downtown, and I believe the ones giving away some free adult beverages throughout the evening. So we are going to have some live music. We're going to have some stuff out front. We're going to have all of our stuff on sale. Mama Cone and I are going to be there. And of course, if you stop by and show me you've subscribed, I have a Maryland Lottery scratch-off for you. I might be giving away some free magnets. I have some free stickers, all kinds of stuff. So stop by and see us tonight if you've been meaning to and you haven't had a chance. Tonight is a great night to do that. All right, tomorrow there is summer story time at the Birthday Barn at Lazy Days Farm. That is in Rocky Ridge. You can sign up for that from 10:30 to 12:30. And of course, it is Summerfest Family Theater. 10 a.m. to 10:45 tomorrow at the Baker Park Bandshell. This is such a fun time. And the kids can run around and have fun. And I believe tomorrow is Theatrics is going to be out there. And the Lore family has been entertaining for so long. So you can check that out at the Bandshell tomorrow. Also, of course, it's Alive at 5. And WFRE is going to have Country on the Creek at the South Mountain Creamery. And Alive at 5 is going to be with, Pebble to Pearl, which is R&B tomorrow night. So that should be fun. And the Starlight Family Film Festival at the Urbana Regional Library. There's a free showing of that movie. You can take your blankets, sit down. They usually have a lot of fun stuff going on. so you can get there early, and then the show starts at 8:30. So the fun begins at 7, and then the show begins at 8:30. So get out there early for that. On Friday, again, head to the home of everything Frederick and make sure you buy your raffle tickets for that charity raffle, a basket raffle, and you can head to the Public Safety Fair. WFRE will be out there at the Frederick Fairgrounds from 3 to 7. Also, you have tons of farmers markets. There's music in the village at Warman's Mill. Scott Ambush, he is probably one of our most popular musicians of modern day. He is playing at Rockwell Brewery Riverside. If you've not been over there, it's a great place. And you do need tickets for that event, so be sure you check that out. And the Frederick Keys are home again on Friday. And, you know, the 11 to 1 thing is, I know, disappointing, but the whole point of the draft league is to see the up-and-comers. And these are college players who are looking to make it to the majors. So just like Bob was talking about, you're going to see some phenoms, and they may not be on the Keys, but that's okay. It's still fun nonetheless. The kids have a great time, and you know, it's not like it's a big deal, right? You go, you have a good time. Your kids get to run around and ride the carousel and play, and you get some good food and beer. There's beer. All right. This weekend we have, let's see. Oh, there's a really cool ASL immersive story time at the Urbana Regional Library. We taught our kids sign language when they were little, and we found that it was a pretty good way to communicate before they could really talk. There is also at the Walkersville Public Library a Freedom Bang class. It's like boxing and hit and fitness. It's free. I like that. I think, yeah. I love that. I'm telling you, the library's got it going on. And here's another one. Emmitsburg Library on Saturday. There's Magic with Anthony Ware, 11 o'clock at Emmitsburg. You could just go around to all the different libraries all week long, I'm telling you. Now, it is also the Let There Be Rock Fest on Saturday. Live music all day, noon to 9 p.m. And it benefits Rhythm Changes, which is that organization which gives kids the opportunity to get music lessons and learn an instrument. And we know when kids are engaged with music and learning how to read music, they do better in math. And just playing music gives them a fun space to be creative. We love that, absolutely. Maryland Double-Deckers, Brew with a View. Those double-decker bus, it is so fun. And what a great way to visit. Let's see, you're going to go, you'll be able to hit Attaboy, Rack, Idiom, and Steinhardt. Then you can go to Monocacy Brewing, then Rockwell Brewing Riverside, then Midnight Run, and then you go back to Attaboy, Rack, Idiom, and Steinhardt. So if you're over 21 and you got some friends coming in from out of town and you want to do something fun, I highly recommend the double-decker bus. It is really fun. I've also put on all of the concerts that I saw when I was there at Vanish Hall. Now, it is in Boonesboro. Technically not Frederick, but very close. Plus, it's a live music venue. And, you know, we don't have tons of live music space here in Frederick, but they've got some good bands coming to Vanish Hall. And if you like Rush, you're going to like Sundogs. They're a Rush tribute band, and it's 18 plus for that venue. So if you're under 21 and over 18, you can go to that. And then it's the Summer Solstice 8K. So you're going to have to choose whether you want to go see live music or run 8K, which is about 5 miles, I think. I think you know which one I would choose. But Summer Solstice is nice because it's in the evening and it's at the Walkersville Carnival Grounds. You can register and head over there this weekend as well. And then Sunday, we've got, let's see, live music from 2 to 5. That is at Elk Run Winery. And then the library is going to be at Sophie and Madigan's playground from 10 to 10:30. You got to love the bookmobile heading out there. And the Frederick Keys are home again, and WFRE is at Celebrate Frederick Summer Concert Series, Sunday night series, where they have live music at the bandshell, completely free, great time. If you've not been over there for that, great music. It's usually like Alive at 5 on a Sunday evening, nice and chill. You get great music, lots of people, and the kids have a great time. And so WFRE is going to be broadcasting from 5 to 7. The show kicks off at 7 p.m. This week it is Starlight Anthem is the band who is playing out at that. And then coming next week, we got more, including the Thurmont Firemen's Carnival, which kicks off on Monday. All right, so that's gonna give you most of the information. And just a reminder that the 50th Urbana Community Carnival is July 15th to 20th. 50 years. That's pretty cool. All right, to see the link and details for all of these, just go to promocircus.com, click on Everything Frederick Live and events. And if you'd like your event included in the calendar, or you want me to talk about it, just email it to me, everythingfredericklive@gmail.com. All right, one more quick break, and then we're going to chat with Julie Gaver and Jackie Kotei. And that's going to happen right after this.
Elevate your next party with Dreamscape Slumber Events. Over 12 themes and customization available for kids, teens, and adults to enjoy. Don't have the space? We have solutions for that too. Search Dreamscape Slumber Events on Facebook.
Don't forget about that GMF for Good Morning Frederick is your code to save 10% at Tree Trekkers. Look, might as well save something, right? Save a couple dollars. But Tree Trekkers, fantastic time, I'm telling you. And moms and dads, you got to get on those ropes too with the kids. It's so fun. And they have this huge, what do you call the, oh my gosh, I can't even think, zip line park. Right across the driveway, too. They built a new one. It's really, really cool. All right, let's talk about local bites and delights. All right, Jackie Kotei has 4 kids, and she was looking for a business. She's a huge entrepreneur that the entire family could enjoy. So she brought organic, gluten-free and dairy-free shaved ice to Frederick. I'm sorry, I'm looking for the I'm looking for her segment because I didn't load it properly. All right, here we go. Anyway, she brought it's organic, gluten and dairy-free, no artificial nothing, which we love. Here's Jackie of Kotei Kids Shaved Ice. Let's see if we can get this loaded up. Kotei, we're at the Frederick Airport where you guys are kicking off a summer of fun, and you're going to be here every week for the summer.
Every Friday.
Okay, this is organic and gluten-free.
Yep, it's organic, dye-free, so no artificial anything, and it also has everything is dairy-free as well. So that's really unique.
I mean, if you're looking for all of those things, you can find Kotei Kids right here at the Frederick Airport all summer long, every Friday. Mm-hmm. Tell me a little bit about getting this started, because I've known you for a long time, way back when you were doing this for a TV station that's no longer here. Tell me about this.
So we really wanted, we're entrepreneurs at heart, and so we've got different businesses, but we really wanted a business that was for our kids, where our kids could really experience and learn entrepreneurism. So we wanted to start something that was unlike what was anywhere else in the area. So we do all organic, like we talked about, but it just is authentic shaved ice. So it's not crunchy like a snow cone, although people still call them snow cones. And it's not like artificial stuff, so it won't turn your mouth blue. Right. And that was really important to us because we've got 4 kids, 4 Kotei kids, and we wanted a healthier option for parents. So you can find flavors and things that you don't see anywhere else. We've got like guava and lychee and lavender, and we also have some specialty cups that are stuffed with ice cream in them. So it's been awesome creating it.
Yeah, so it is definitely really just a tasty and healthy in a sense sweet treat because again you're not putting all of that unnatural stuff into your kids. Your kids are always with you when I'm out and about. You just had a baby not too long ago, and I love seeing that they're all involved. And I see you have extra help today.
I do. So my oldest is typically on the register, and I always joke about the fact that my daughter and my younger 2 are the professional taste testers.
Yes.
So when we get new flavors in, they're always the ones that are like,
trial them first.
Now they try to do social media a little. Like my daughter's like, can I talk in the video? So it's interesting to see them evolve.
All right. Well, Jackie's got a line forming here, so we're going to let her get back to work. Find them. You can go to their Facebook page. Jackie posts where they're going to be every single week. Make sure you go scope them out. You're at Sophie and Madigan's a lot too.
Yeah, we've got some regular spots. So the airport every Friday, Sophie and Madigan's Tuesday, Thursdays, and Sundays, and then other places within the community. So let us know where you want us to be.
All right. I want to thank Jackie so much, and we will see you guys next time.
All right.
Yes, delicious. They have these specialty shaved ice with ice cream and then shaved ice and then flavoring. It was a dreamsicle. Fantastic. What a nice, refreshing treat, especially when it's warmer out. All right, let's talk about people of Frederick. All right, Julie Gaver is a gifted speaker, fabulous MC, former winner of a Do-Gooder Award, and gardener extraordinaire. She founded Souls of Love 14 years ago, and we chat about the event that is coming up soon. Plus, she's my hero. I tell you, I just love her. Here we go. Here's Julie. Of everything Frederick on Market Street with the fabulous Julie Gaver. Hello, my friend.
How are you doing?
I am excellent, and I'm excited. Souls of Love is coming up very soon.
I know. 14th year.
That is unbelievable.
I know.
You have collected tens of thousands of shoes now over that period of time for kids.
Yeah.
And that is just a wonderful, that's got to give you a wonderful feeling.
It is.
Yeah.
It's and it's funny. I look at it's year 14, and I remember last year when we were, starting the promotion for it. I said, our baby's a teenager now.
Yeah.
And it does feel like she has really grown up, and there's a great sense of pride around it, and. I don't have the exact numbers with me, but it's like over 33,000 pairs of shoes.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Something like that. So
let me ask you, before that first year, what inspired you to that this was your thing?
Okay. Well, I grew up in a family that didn't have a whole lot of resources, and, we didn't get lots of new things all the time, and I wore hand-me-downs, and my mom made a lot of our clothes, and I think about the back to school piece of it, and the one thing I did always get was a new pair of shoes, and always got a new lunchbox.
Yeah.
So I love lunch, I love shoes.
Got to set you up, doesn't it?
But the actual way it happened was, a long time ago. I was currently the president of the board of Leadership Washington County. And that year, during my tenure, we were offering scholarships to nonprofit executive directors who wanted to be in the program and, couldn't necessarily afford the fee. And so we were interviewing, and Ann Martin, who was the executive director of Children in Need in Washington County, was putting in for the scholarship. And I said to her, if you don't get awarded the scholarship, would you still be able to go? Do you think your board would still support the finances? And I'll never forget, she just kind of paused for a moment and she goes, that would buy an awful lot of shoes. I don't know if I could justify it. And I had just written the book Must Love Shoes.
Yes.
And so people kind of had this title of me as the shoe lady.
Yes.
And when she said that, I'm like, what do you mean? And she said, you wouldn't believe how many kids start school and don't have decent shoes. And that was like the seed. And so the following year, I'm a gardener.
Yes.
I was out in the yard, and it was just one of those beautiful, surreal kind of moments. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to have a party in my yard, and I'm going to ask people to bring shoes.
Yeah.
And that's, how it started.
And it's grown to what it is today.
Yes.
Which is extraordinary.
Thank you.
You have, hundreds of women collecting shoes just to get to the party.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
But also to help kids in Frederick and Washington counties.
Yeah.
Is the core of
Yeah.
what that's about.
And that's the key, Dani.
Yeah.
It's I'm the one that had the idea and put it out there, but it's such a wide network of people, organizations who financially support, the event, and who will set up collection boxes, and they'll do their own drives, but individuals too. I mean, I am amazed at how many single individual people say, I'm going to do a shoe drive and I'm going to donate and get over 100 pair of shoes.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
It is a lot.
For one person.
Well, last year I remember the young lady who 600 pairs of shoes.
And she at the time was a junior in high school.
That is unbelievable. Yeah. But it just shows that when you're focused on something, how much you can achieve as a single person, just getting it out there and educating people about what it is. Well, I'm going to collect 200 pairs of shoes. I keep putting it out there, putting that number there. We're going to collect right here at the home of everything Frederick. And actually, I think I'm getting my friend Keela from Rita's to jump in on that. So we'll be coming out with a special for that too. But,
that would be great.
Yeah, but you are getting ready to kind of hand the baby to the next generation of people.
Yes, the passing of the baton.
Yes, the passing of the baton. How do you feel about that?
A lot of people have said to me, oh, you must feel so conflicted, you must feel so sad, and I'm not.
No.
I mean, I've always said knowing when to leave or knowing when to end is just as important as knowing when to begin. And after 14 years, it's like it's time for someone else with new energy and new ideas and a new network to kind of take over. So, we're kind of looking at some things right now.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that in August I'll be able to make an announcement about who will be taking over the effort. And it may look very different. It may not be like what people are used to. It may be a different kind of event. It may not be an event at all. It could even just be here is a group that's charged with, a humongous shoe drive.
Yeah, right.
Because at the end of the day, that's what really matters.
It's about.
Is that we get
Absolutely.
the shoes. Now,
Absolutely.
We'll see.
Absolutely. So, is there still time for people to get involved as sponsors and drop-off locations and all of that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I actually could use a couple more sponsors.
Okay.
Yeah, we're at that point where, a couple more would make me sleep a little better
Yeah.
at night.
Well, we need Julie to sleep a little better. So.
So you can get information on that by going to the website, which is www.soulsoflove.org.
Yeah.
And there's a sponsors page that reviews everything about, the financial commitment and what comes with that. But we're also looking still for individuals who would like to conduct a shoe drive.
Yep.
So all they need to do is reach out to me. And then on the 17th of June, which is next Monday,
Right.
the tickets go on sale for both the Souls of Love event on Friday, the 26th of July, and then on Sunday night, we have the one for the little girls.
First Bloom, which is sweet. The
It's
photos
actually
from
my
that are
favorite.
just amazing. Yeah.
To watch the girls, how proud they are when they come and turn their shoes in, and just seeing them kind of navigate through a really elegant event.
Yeah, you're
And
doing a Mad Hatter's tea.
We are.
I think I might try to sneak into that.
I think that could happen. Yeah.
I just love it though because mother-daughter time, number one,
Oh, yeah.
so vital. Or young girl, someone else,
And even grandmothers,
grandparent,
lots of grandmothers
aunt, or
come.
whatever. Yeah, I think that time is very special, and also to propagate in the young girls giving back.
Yeah,
and I
exactly.
think that's great no matter what that form that comes in. But this is certainly spectacular.
Thank you.
Yeah, and that's at your home again, right?
It's at
the
my
farm.
home. Yeah. I can handle
Yeah.
that size crowd
Yeah.
at my home.
Right,
The other
right.
one got a little bit
Yeah.
too much.
But
so.
it's great that so many
Yeah.
people wanted to attend and supported you. One thing that fascinated me in attending those events, not only at your farm, but you guys had it at, where was it last year?
Last year
Another
we
farm.
were at Rockland.
Right,
Yeah.
right. There were a lot of people I didn't know, and I love that
I
because
know.
your reach is different than many events that you expect or you attend in Frederick or even Washington County, and I love that too.
I love that too.
Yeah.
You know, at the beginning, the first couple years when the attendance switched to much smaller, I remember thinking, you know, I always try to greet people as they
Yes.
come in. I'm like, I know everyone here. And now it's kind of exciting. You know, I
Yeah.
look around, I'm like, I don't know a lot of these people. And
Yeah.
that's what makes it
That's
exciting is that the word is spreading.
Yeah.
And, you know, it is a wider reach now.
Yeah. If there was one thing you'd want people of Frederick to know about this event for you in this final year, is there
Okay.
anything you can?
Well, now I'm going to get
I
emotional.
know, me too.
I think that everyone can be involved in some capacity.
Yeah.
You know, if you can't sponsor, then collect shoes. If you can't collect shoes, then, you know, attend. If you can't attend, then tell people.
Right.
You know, and I think, you know, there's something for everyone here.
Yeah.
And, you know, you can give as little or as much as you want. And I always say, you know, donate as many shoes as your heart will allow and,
Yeah.
and your purse will allow.
Yeah, of course.
And I think that's what's important. But to be able to witness the actual shoe distribution for the kids, it warms your heart in
Yeah.
a way that is just amazing because you put a new pair of shoes on a child who even came in with a hole in the bottom. Someone showed me a picture
Yeah.
last year and their finger was stuck up through the hole.
Yep.
Their whole demeanor changes.
Of course.
You know, and
well,
they
it's
just,
theirs,
yeah,
right? And
yeah.
so I love that there are so many organizations who want to repair or mend that feeling for
Yeah.
young kids. So
Yeah.
whether it is new clothes, new shoes, new bed, whatever that is,
Mm-hmm.
that's why it's so vital. They're our future, right? And if
Yeah.
these kids can grow up knowing that there are people in the community that care about them, they might have a better light to shine. All right, so if you can't sponsor or host a bin or do any of that, there are those of us collecting shoes.
Yes.
So just grab a new pair of shoes. You can come by the home of Everything Frederick Thursdays to Sundays, drop it off. If you come by this week, you'll actually get 2 tickets to our raffle. Our basket raffle is
Ooh.
going to be
Oh,
coming
that's
up
great.
soon. Yes, and you can win some great stuff there too. So check out soulsoflove.org for all the information. And if you can attend, it's going to be a spectacular one because it'll be one of the final.
Yeah, it will.
So
At
anyway.
least under my
Yes,
leadership,
under your
we'll put it that
leadership.
way.
That's right. The Julie Gaver final. We would love to do a send off. What's the
Continue.
goal this year? 5? What?
I would love to crack 5,000.
5,000,
We have
right.
done that before.
Yes.
We did not make it last year.
Right.
But I just feel like it's doable this
It
year.
is doable.
Yeah,
it's
very
been
doable.
done.
Yeah.
We can do it again.
Yeah.
5,000
Yeah.
pairs of shoes. Not so much to ask for a community like ours. I know we can do it. So we hope to see you at Souls of Love this year in July.
Thank you, Dani.
Yeah, you're welcome. That's great. That is a wonderful event. If you've never attended, this should be the year, because while Souls of Love will live on, it is never quite going to be exactly the same. So make sure Monday you grab your tickets. It sells out very quickly. And but if you can sponsor, you guarantee yourself a ticket or two. All right, coming up tomorrow, I'm going to recap the Downtown Frederick Night Market, and you're going to meet Clifton, who's mentoring young people into maybe some STEM professions, which is kind of cool. We're on all the socials, so while you have a minute, search, follow, subscribe, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Hey, take a minute, like, comment, share with your friends, please, so that we can spread the word about these amazing organizations like we highlighted today, and have a scroll through. If this is your first time here, thank you, welcome. And have a scroll through all of those videos on YouTube. You can see great playlists. So if you're looking for fun stuff to do, I've categorized things like that. And, that's what we do. We want to help you find the information you need. All right, get out there. Happy Wednesday. What is today? Yeah. Yeah, Wednesday. I almost thought it was Tuesday. All right. Whatever day it is, get out there. Be great, Frederick.
From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view. There's something special here, you feel it too. Morning Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view. There's something special here, you feel it too. Your host Dani.